Fumble through! Fumble through! Fumble through! Fumble through! Fumbling through, fumbling through. Fumbling through, fumbling through. Fumbling through!
Hello, Mac Daddies, jump, and welcome to Fumble Through.
Fumble through!
A podcast that is both Chris and Cross.
Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this.
Here we are, well into January, and as Australians, we are heading towards the end of our summer break. We've all needed this time of rest and recuperation, and often this is a time when we travel, maybe through Australia, maybe to other places. Unfortunately, we haven't had the opportunities to travel as much as we might like in the last couple of years, which leads me quickly to my dicey question of the day. Where is next on your place to travel, and where is top on your wish list?
I know my lovely wife, she wants to desperately go back to England to see her family and show the kids off, but...
So not till after the middle of the year then?
Well, there's a wedding in 2023, which, she wants to attend.
Yep.
So there's that possibility, depending on COVID and whatnot. Right. Not looking forward to traveling with a baby, but that's my own personal issue.
It's not that bad.
A baby and a 2-year-old.
No one else on the plane is looking forward to it either.
And then, but top of my wish list, I'd like to do New Zealand. I haven't been to New Zealand. I'd do the
skiing.
Wouldn't mind a bit of skiing. But
Chili bins.
I want to do the Hobbiton, the Shire, and there's like some big walks that you could do that are Middle Earth walks. So it'd be pretty cool.
Do you know the language?
Yeah, bruh.
I'll take that as a no. Okay, good.
Oh, no.
Push and jump. Oh, no, bro. Right, okay. England.
Yeah.
Is that a must do, or do you want to go there too?
I do like it, but I have said I have issues with
I like it.
No. It's just that when he said must do, I was like, yeah, it is a must do for us. That's, yeah.
I do like it. I just have slight issues with the whole, I am worried about the whole traveling with 2 young kids. I'm not the best flyer myself.
How does that work, Luke?
It doesn't. You just got to fucking do it, right?
Look at that. Right?
I'm not kidding.
Look at the chaos in his eyes as he says that.
I'm just reminiscing when we originally traveled here with our daughter at the time, who was just over 1 and didn't sleep for 23 hours. Yeah, it's great.
Rachel, are you listening to this?
There was a moment when it was towards the end of the second leg of the journey, because we got a little bassinet thing in the sleeping area, which every time we managed to get her off enough to sleep to put her in, we hit turbulence and had to take her out. And it was seriously like that the entire journey. And we were on the end of the last leg, and I had Elise in one of those baby carriers in front of me. She was just going off, and then one of the air stewardesses came around with the tray of orange juices, and I grabbed one, and obviously sleep deprived. I get the cup to just before my mouth, and this flash of realization is, oh, this is the worst thing I could possibly do. Just as Elise shoots her head up, and I get covered in this orange juice, and I just look at Sarah, and she just takes Elise off me, and I go to the back part of the plane, and I'm like, fuck. I was so just... I can't, rage doesn't even really cover the kind of like sleep deprived space, mental space that you're in. But it was great.
You know what would have taught her a lesson? Hot coffee. Coffee
there's another story with Sarah about a party with a small oven cooked pie, while she had Ava in a similar situation, not realizing while Ava was screaming and the contents of the pie was being slowly squirted out on top of her.
Oh no! Oh, that's awful.
She could recover it. It's fine. Just has alopecia now.
She's like Boris Gorbachev.
Yeah,
Boris
Gorbachev.
What?
Michaela Johnson, I think, is here.
That's right, yeah. No, what was Gorbachev's first name?
Mikhail.
Jeez, I didn't even get it then. Far out.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be fine.
What's the recovery time when you land then?
I'm still not recovered 8 years later. Yeah, it's just...
I did see the horror in your eyes when you were thinking about it.
I'm in therapy for that and everything.
Yeah, right.
It's just... it was what it was. You get over it. It's fine. I mean, we've done it since then with both the girls, when I think Ava was 2 maybe as well, and Elise was 6.
Does it get better?
It was easier when they were slightly older because they actually slept.
Yeah, right.
And they had their own chair. But the problem with like a newborn is if they're either on you or they're in a bassinet, and if you're hitting turbulence, then you got
And
no
that means
chance.
you're on the bulkhead seat to get the bassinet in because that's where they
Which
go.
is great because you get the extra leg room, which for you guys will be fantastic.
Yeah.
But you don't get the TV screen that you want.
You didn't, as if you watch anything. I love it, right?
Okay. So-
Again, though, that is great when the kids are slightly older because you just stick headphones on them and they don't bother you.
Yeah.
So England and New Zealand for Lindsay. Luke, England, you were saying?
Yeah, mine's going to be England as well because it's been, we were supposed to have gone back. We would go back every 2 years. That was the plan. We'd done it a couple of times. And on the year we were due to go back, we decided not to because we were buying a house, bought the house. And then the following year, which we would have then gone back, COVID hit. So we've had another 2 years on to our actual. So it's been about 4 years since we've been back. So
Yeah, right.
definitely a must to go back and see family and
Are
everything.
you going to go there or are they going to come here?
No, we're going to. They'll probably, hopefully, come out anyway. But we
Yeah.
would like to make a trip back to see other people that haven't travelled out before, or
Yeah.
choose not to, because it is a long way to go.
You can leave the kids
and
there
it's
and
a
then
lot of
come
money.
back.
There are plenty of people that would line up to take our kids. I'm pretty sure if we had that choice. Only for 6 months.
I have seen Oliver Twist. Is that what you're talking about?
So
but
that's
where-
a must. What's
that's a
your
must.
want?
Where I would want to go is Japan. I'd like to go to Japan.
Oh,
I'd
have
like
you
to
been there?
experience, never before. I would
Okay.
like to go to experience rural Japan, like
Yep.
old school setting, and obviously the high tech inner city,
Yeah.
metropolitan kind of Japanese living and stuff like that. Yeah, just the culture. Would love to be a part of that, and go to a dojo or something like that and do some training there. It would be nice.
Go to a dojo and challenge them for their.
No. I'll get murdered anyway. I mean, those guys take things like hella seriously, right?
I
Are
spent
you
two,
into martial arts?
No.
I spent 2 weeks in Japan. I had to go over for the World Expo in Japan and take some Australian artists for Queensland Week. And so I didn't get to see a lot of the country, but I did get a weekend off and got to a temple, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And they had, all old.
Shinto or
Why are you calling me names? I literally used the pass they gave me, went to where they said to go, and looked around at this beautiful old temple. There was some samurai gear and some people outside doing panto and kabuki, and it was quite beautiful. The orange blossom trees were out, which is amazing. But I didn't make it to the big smoke with all the high tech stuff. I didn't get that far. In fact, I was at World Expo, so I did a world tour for 2 weeks of food in Expo.
That's what you did.
But it was lovely. Japan is amazing. Yeah. All right. Japan.
Cool. Japan, yeah.
Justin, whatsoever you're going to go to?
It's been really hot lately over summer. I was thinking that my trip might be outside to my pool, but
Yep.
I'd just prefer to stay on the couch. I can travel anywhere I want on my couch. I don't have to leave. I don't have to deal with anyone else. I really don't have to deal with being in uncomfortable situations. And everything that I want, I gather around me and put in my house. Why do I want to leave that? I mean, the kids can go on a holiday. That's fine. I'll stay home.
No travel plans?
No.
I wish we didn't have to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, but we have to keep inviting him back to the podcast.
You don't have to invite me back, but
He just turns up.
Yeah.
someone's got to edit this shit. I really have no intention. I've never been overseas. I got my passport the first week of lockdown. It arrived. I was supposed to go to China that year, ironically.
Oh, yeah.
But I really have no desire to go somewhere. Maybe one day I might like to see snow. Like if there is anywhere.
If you've never seen snow, you've never actually seen snow.
I've seen it on the
No,
television.
I mean like you've never physically.
I've put my head in a
You've not been
freezer.
to Canberra
No.
or anything like that.
Oh,
where else do you have in this country where you have
Well,
snow?
I do go camping did go camping pre-COVID quite a lot. And I used to go to Girraween, which is out sort of on the border of Queensland in the central, and that would get to -5 degrees overnight. So that got close to cold. But I just, if you're out there, I just don't, I don't know. It's not something, I don't wake up and go, oh, I want to go somewhere. But if I had to go somewhere, I'd say Canada, sort of Alaska. I'd like to go see a polar
Somewhere
bear.
snowy?
Yeah, I'd like to go see a polar bear or something, but they're really...
SeaWorld has
You
them.
literally just beat me there by a split second.
Do you know what? That's where I first liked polar bears. I went to SeaWorld once and I sat for 40 minutes watching a polar bear walk forwards out and then back into their little private shelter, then walk forwards and then back up and then walked forwards. It was mesmerising.
The whole
I
time
loved
that
it.
Billy Bear was going, why is this
loved
weirdo
it.
fucking staring at me?
Justin going, I wish I was doing this at home.
That's all right. That's all right. And then there were people around me, and I was like, "There's traffic. I got to find a car park."
Justin's like, where's the English guy that's usually talking when I'm looking at animals?
Yeah. Yeah. And out comes the polar bear.
That's actually a pretty good impression.
Right.
What about you, Brett?
No desires for you at
Nah.
all.
I'd like to go. I know where I want to go right now. I want to go to Galarian and maybe visit
Righto.
Absalom.
Okay, because there's a lovely exhibition about to start
That's
in a
right.
month's
What
time.
about you? Where would you go?
I think the next trip will be in Australia. I would like to go. I actually really want to go to Melbourne and see Harry Potter, the stage show, the 2-part stage show. I think that's the next trip. I want to take the kids. They've never been on a plane. Just I went when he was really little, can't remember it. So I'd love to chuck them on a plane and just go to Melbourne and see that show with them. They're into Harry Potter at the moment, so it'd be good for them. I know someone in it, which would be, fun to say hi and maybe do a little kind of cosmopolitan Melbourne moment. But the place I really want to go to, and we've talked about it and have a savings plan for it, is Disneyland. We want to go Star Wars World, Disneyland, spend a lot of time doing the world tour of worlds in America. I think that'd be amazing to go and just build a lightsaber and all the things. Dimini and I are big theme park goers. We love it. We've got theme parks here for the parks here. When we were in the UK, we went to all of those theme parks. We've got photos of the magnets you get on the rides of the roller coasters. We've got all of those photos still. Love them. So I think, we'd love to take the boys to
Star Wars World recently. I got obsessed with there was someone going through and trying all the foods from Star Wars World, and just some of that stuff looked amazing.
Yep.
Whole heaps of cocktails, like blue
Bantha
milk
milk.
cocktails and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. The blue milk from Luke drinking. Yeah. All of it. That's the wish list, I think, but it's bloody expensive. Who could afford that shit?
Well, what I would suggest is just find someone who's been there and videotaped it and watch it on your TV.
I haven't videotaped it.
Just do it that way.
Okay, Justin. Cool.
Well, why don't you all fuck off then?
The visceral feeling of powder snow is just so well represented on a LED TV screen.
All right. You guys have all seen Snow?
Yep.
How long till you got fucking sick of it?
Didn't.
Never get sick of it.
No.
Oh, because I get sick of this fucking heat. Like everyone's like, "Oh, it's really hot there." I know
the
it's too
snow's
fucking
great. You
hot.
rug right up and you're all cozy, but you get all the snow you can fuck around with. It's great.
What
But
about
here,
when it-
when you get this hot, other than the air conditioning, if you can't get that, you can't peel your skin off. You're
No. What,
buggered.
I
what
don't mind
about
this
when it
heat.
turns to sludge and rains and all that kind of stuff?
You're in the wrong spot.
Like it can't always be neat, powdery white snow.
Well, that's
like
why you're
it's
not
gonna
living
turn
there.
into ice.
That's
or
why you
something.
holiday there.
Yeah.
You holiday when it's good snow. You go to, deep snow season and it's great. One of the places I really want to visit is on the internet. How can you find us on the internet, Lindsay?
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See, it all comes back around.
When last we left, a sound was heard in the ring room and you were investigating, and Sergeant Dunbar had noticed that some of the crates had been tampered with. We have Logan and Christoph in the ring room with Sergeant Dunbar. In the staff room is Lina and Voli,
Yeah.
the V team. And
Dagger's out because
hanging
we
out
had noise.
on patrol, roaming around, is Juan and Attila.
Now, can I ask, these crates, just out of game, these crates are the other kind of exhibit type crates. They're not the main exhibits. They're the bits that they fill up to.
These things may have come out of these crates. They might have merchandise. We don't
Okay.
know what's in
All right.
them.
Okay,
They're just crates all over the floor.
that's great.
So, Logan and Chris, there's been no whistle blown since, has there? So
No.
I'll just kind of, the sergeant's just going to kind of walk around casually, looking like you keep your distance, Chewy, but don't look, kind of thing. Yep.
Don't look conspicuous.
Yeah. I knew everyone would know what I
Yeah.
meant by that, right? Okay.
Check-
So do I need a perception
Chuck me
test?
both a bluff and a perception. then.
Bluff. Can I choose which one I'll do first, or can I just roll in and tell you which one
You
I'll do?
tell me what the scores are.
That was exactly the same fucking roll in Anna and a thing. It's 12 on the perception. No,
Thanks.
14, sorry, on the
Oh,
perception.
14, great.
And the bluff.
Here comes the nonchalant walk.
Fucking
Are you
hell.
whistling just to make it more nonchalant?
I'm whistling and staring intently with a 4.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, and in fact, you think that Logan and Christoph have just been in an embrace. It looks like you caught them in the act of
A lover's embrace.
So I genuinely
Being attentive to each other.
wholeheartedly believe that's what I've seen, right?
And didn't we roll
Sure
a perception
thing.
check last round and he saw that the crates were open?
he saw they'd been tampered with. Yes.
Right.
But I guess on those rolls now, I'm just assuming that might have already been
You
like
don't
it
see,
was. Nothing
you
to
don't
do with
see
those guys.
anything more than that. Like if you're
Okay.
looking for other things, the crates have been tampered with. You notice they've been
Okay.
tampered with.
So I'll gingerly walk back out of the room and say something
Gingerly?
under my breath, like, keep your hands to yourself while you're on duty, boys.
I did not mean it. Sorry, sir. I was itchy.
Oh, sorry, keep your hands off each other. Should not rather use yourself, because that might imply that I thought something about the crates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Feeling socially awkward.
Sir, what did you see? Was there anything?
Nothing to see there. No, all good.
Okay, I trust you, sir. Salute.
Sarge, do you want to
Keep your ears open, boys.
do you want to mix up the teams a bit for the next couple of hours?
At a game for a second. I did think about doing that, but I didn't want to put too much tension within the groups.
It's a burden, this leadership, isn't it? It's a real burden.
You wouldn't
I
want to.
tried to keep you two separate because of the kind of shenanigans that went on.
Yeah, we certainly wouldn't want to create any drama.
As you walk back into the staff room, Logan and Christoph follow you. Sarge, what's the problem, Sarge? What? How come you keep coming to
Look, boys, whatever you want to do with each other is in your time, not on company time. Just keep, you're here to do your job. Just
What are you talking about there, Sarge? What do you mean?
look, hey, it's not my business what you guys get up to.
What do you mean, you guys?
You two.
Who are you calling you guys? Do you think there's between?
Just do your bloody jobs. Get back in the room. Go.
Well, hang on a second. Do you think that
This isn't. No.
Logan
We're
and-
not open for discussion here. Look, you just do your job. You keep your hands to yourselves.
Right.
You just.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe it is time to. Yeah. Let's rotate early. Let's go. We'll
Really,
rotate the rooms.
Sarge?
We'll
Really?
rotate the
That
rooms.
choice of words after making such serious aspersions between Logan and myself. Rotate early. Really,
Hey, back
Sarge?
up here. Back up. Oh, wait.
Rotating early then, Sarge. Shall we take
Yeah, I think
shall we take
I think
the
we
shift here?
Yes,
Shall
let's do a
we-
rotation.
Okay, and
One of you can go. I don't care which one to the other group. Knock on somebody from there to the next group, and so on. So we'll rotate one around. Get it done.
righto. And Christoph nods to Logan. Logan goes off, joins up with Juan. Tilla goes up to.
I
Vana?
will go on patrol if you want to stay here.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
So it's Vina and Tanilla.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I shall enjoy her company. I have a story for you, Tanilla.
Logan and Juan in the ring room.
Tanilla, tell me why you wanted to be a watch person.
He says you're walking around.
Yes.
Great.
What? Tell me what brought you here.
As you're walking and talking, hey, Volley,
Yeah.
just give me a sense motive.
11.
Yep. And
For watchmen, we are not good at this.
in the northwest corner are some crates stacked in the wall. There's some more crates around the room, but big pile of them. One empty one, one not so empty one. You notice Christoph make his way and sit on top of the crate that's got a lid on it. And he's fidgeting around over there. But, just walking around. You're walking around the room. Just keep checking out stuff. Yep. Great. Just do us a favour, will you there, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Just roll me, an initiative check or something.
That's a 13.
Yeah, good. So as you walk past Christoph sitting on the bench and you've got your back to him, you feel the back of his shield whack you across the back of the head.
Do I?
Yeah. Does 12 hit your flat-footed armor class?
I don't think I can be flat-footed as a rogue, can I?
Do you have uncanny dodge there, Volley?
No.
So I think you can be caught flat-footed. What is your flat-footed armor class?
12 meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it, as you take 7 points of non-lethal damage as this shield whacks you on the back of the head.
Oh, it's like double a reg.
With the shield.
And then we're in Anitz. You guys in the next room, who's that? Oh, Vina and Tanilla are on tour. One.
And then I said to my mother, you cannot treat people like this just because they're different.
There's another attack coming your way because he beat your initiative. Oof, does 17 hit your not flat-footed
I'm
anymore?
not flat-footed, but yes, it does.
You take another shield to the back of the head for 5 points of subdual damage. You can respond if you like.
I spin around. What the fuck are you doing? I sort of drawn because I have quick draw.
Great. He looks at you and goes, none of your business. We'll do what we need to do here.
Can I blow my whistle?
Is it only weapons for quick draw or anything? I think it's anything. Yeah, you pull your Whipple whistle and blow
I
it.
don't even know if I need to. It's around my neck, right?
If you like to blow your whistle, you can blow your whistle.
I'd blow my whistle, bitch.
Okay. One toot or two?
Are we just going to
No,
gloss
the idea
over?
was one toot would be
One toot.
to get the attention, and if backup was needed, two would be. So he just gets. Yeah.
Can you blow your Whipple, please?
One toot or two?
One toot.
One toot of Whipple whistling.
And then if I have the ability, I would like to attack him.
Okay.
With the whistle?
No, I have daggers.
You don't think blowing is a standard action? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
You think that's a move action?
I think it's a special
Yes.
action as
All
well.
right then.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Depends where the
You
crates are.
reckon, no, you're the DM.
Go ahead.
Yeah?
See how I said go ahead?
Yep, cool.
Go ahead.
I don't think this is good. I don't think... He
You
rolled
get slightly
twice.
concussed.
15 hit.
It does not. Not with a shield and his armor.
That's a fumble.
Okay.
Actually, it'd be 17 because I forgot about the bab. So yeah, 17, not a 15.
Oh, well, 17 hits.
Oh, cool. I don't fumble then.
Oh, well, there you go. So standing in front of you, Christoph, with his sword drawn, he's just whacked you twice with his sword over the back of your head.
Yep.
You've turned around, tooted once on your whistle,
Yep.
and
And then I tried to kind of like smack him with the pommel of one of my daggers right in the temple, and he's, I don't know, blocked it or some shit. Like
some shit is
asshole.
right. You didn't do it very effectively at
Some
all.
sort of asshole.
You are a little bit dazed.
Yeah,
I
it's got
thought when you
smacked on the
get
head
smacked in the head
twice by
twice with a shield.
Shield.
Yep.
Couldn't
That's
do
got
it,
a smart
couldn't do
head.
it once.
He's going to turn around and he's going to start with his sword prying the lid off the crate in the corner of this room.
Hang on a minute. Does he think he's knocked him out?
No?
It's hit him twice.
I
You've
think
swung
there's-
and missed.
I
He hasn't
think-
realised you've swung and missed.
I'm pretty sure there's people in these crates. That's my player.
It's your turn.
Ah.
That's his action. As a full round, he
I see,
pries
nice.
the lid off of one of the crates.
Cool.
Oh, so it's my turn again.
Volley, it's your turn.
All right.
Did you hear a whistle there, Dunbar?
I don't know. Shall I find out? Perception?
I think you hear a whistle. They're pretty fucking loud. There's dwarven whistles.
Okay, cool.
Would you like to respond? You're in the office, so you've got to make your way.
So I will do so. I will make my way.
That
I
might
will-
take you 2 rounds to get there, I
Yeah,
think.
that's cool. I'm getting a little bit twitchy now, so I'm going to take my crossbow off. I'm not going to load it. I'm just going to get it in my hand.
Okay. Foley, you may attack back should you wish.
Yep. I'm going to 2-weapon fight this time. Both daggers out.
Go ahead.
Move up. Again, non-lethal because with a watch, right?
We are the watch.
First one is probably going to miss with 16.
16 misses. And your second hit?
19.
That hits.
2 points of damage. Subdually. As I smack him in the back of the head with the pommel.
2.
He takes the blow to the face, in the back of the head, and turns to you and smiles.
Does he stop prying the crate off?
He's doing that this round, and he will complete that with the rest of his action in the next round. And you see, coming out of that, a guy dressed in blacks with 2 daggers.
Oh, fuck, it's a ninja.
Double dagger ninja.
But he doesn't have a turn yet. The lid's just been pried off. It's your turn again.
God. So he's got his daggers out.
The ninja's got 2 daggers in his hands. Yep. Ninja. You said ninja. I didn't say ninja.
Okay, I'm going to double toot my whistle. I'm like, oh, fuck, you're with him. And then I'm going to flip the dagger around so I'm no longer using it as pommel side. And I'm going to try and go for a stab on not the ninja, on Christoph.
Oh, and Christoph.
I have a note here that I wrote down when I met Christoph in episode 1 of this little tirade that
I'm going to
says,
stab you, bitch.
"Cunt, I'm going to kill you first.
What was the first word?
Can't kill you yet, but when I can, I'm going to kill you first."
Right. Got it. Got it.
17 to hit.
To hit Christoph.
Yes.
Yes, that hits. Is this lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal. 3 points of damage.
He smiles at you. Nice little slashy slash there. You're going to go down. It's his turn. He turns around again and goes to whack you with his sword. 10 to hit.
Miss.
Misses.
Dodge out of the way.
His sword swings out. Backhand
What sort
swipe.
of sword is it?
It's a long sword.
Damn.
A very fine long sword, in fact. And then it will be the guy in the crate's turn. He's going to try and just get out.
Okay.
Spend all of his action getting out of that crate. At this point, you, Dunbar, are in the room outside that has all 4 of your other squibs, all the rest of your other squibs
Are
in
they
it.
all out there, are they?
Well, the 2 in the ring room who are guarding the ring room and the other 2 who are on patrol are all in the ring room.
I've just double tooted.
Oh, you've double tooted.
He's double tooted.
I've double tooted.
So it's 3 toots you've heard.
All right,
Double tooting does not sound like a warning thing. I've double tooted.
He has whippled hard.
So we'll make a make a move for it then. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Yep, let's get in the room. Are we in the room?
Is this what are we doing, Sergeant?
Well, there were 2 blows on the whistle, right?
Yes.
So, well, this is serious. Let's go.
Weapons out.
I think so.
I'm right behind you, Captain. Sergeant.
Not too close.
Captain Dummy Sergeant.
This dwarf keeps saying, "Come on, boys." Is that me too?
Yes, Frenchie.
All right.
You can actually speak.
Wait.
I'll load the crossbows we're moving in as well, and it's a free action.
Stop up. And you can all give me an initiative roll.
Natural 20. Let's go. Eskimo, 25.
Ooh, that is a very nice initiative. I have a initiative bonus of +1. I got a 20.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm
Hey.
+6, but I still rolled shit.
Justin, can you please roll for 1?
Yes.
Luke, can you roll for Tanila?
Juan rolled an 8.
And Tanila?
Got a 14.
Oh, nice.
Great.
I mean, maybe nice.
and Lindsay, can you roll for Logan, please?
What, do
Low.
I use the pink one.
you reckon Tanilla's in on
18
this?
for Logan.
I don't know.
I don't know about
The
Tanilla.
one thing Logan can do is run. Logan's run.
Oh, not yet. That was, no, credit where it's due. That was actually quite good.
Dunbar, with the 25 initiative, get to go first. What do? You're in the room. You're in the ring room.
Yep.
3 Whipple Toots from the room next door.
Let's go into the room.
You're moving in.
Yep. What the bloody hell's going on here?
You walk in and you see in front of you Voley in base to base with Christoph and a masked man in black with 2 daggers out standing next to them both.
Volley's bleeding from the head.
So I'm not going to know
Both-
anything what's happened between
Both
my
Voley
boys.
and Christoph are bleeding.
Okay, so I hold my crossbow, I aim my crossbow at the ninja. Stop in the name of the watch. What's going on?
I would yell out and say, "There's guys in the boxes. Christoph let them out. There's men in the boxes, in the crates."
Talking is a free action, isn't it? Weapons down, everybody. Step back.
Are you done?
Yep, I'm done.
I don't believe anyone puts their weapons down. Voley, do you put your weapons down?
It's not my turn.
Great. Viner.
Viner walks in, club in hand, with a big shit-eating grin on his face. He could not be happier right now than this moment. And he also stands behind Sergeant Brass Twister and says, "That's right. Stop in the name of the watch, you miscreants. We shall arrest you. Good. No salute." Yeah, and he would stand hopefully menacingly behind Sergeant Brass Twister and be at the ready.
Good. It is Logan's turn and he doesn't appear in that room with you guys. Hey, Luke, can you roll me a D20?
Yep.
What'd you get there, mate?
13.
Cool. You hear from the other room, "Maud, he's attacking me."
Fuck, Saloni's here.
It's an elf.
Yeah,
Any
you
elf will
made this
do.
a thing.
Um,
Actually, no.
Mikey made this a thing.
Christoph goes to attack you again there, Volley. Does an 11 hit you?
No. Ching. Deflected off the dagger.
That's a fumble.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I have a deck prepared if you
Thank
would
you.
if you would like
Pull
me.
me a melee fumble there, hey?
Brett, we're going to do this a little bit differently. I have a fumble deck that I've been working on. Can you please roll 3d10 for me?
16.
Ooh, 16. The fumbler trips, falls prone, and strikes their head. They are stunned for 1d4 rounds. If the tumbler is wearing a helmet, then they are not stunned, but their helmet is knocked off.
Not part of standard issue watch equipment is a helmet. It's just a cap for the watch. So he wraps himself up in his cape as he tries to spin around and get volley, trips on his cape, lands on the corner of the crate behind him, and is down on one knee trying to shake his head, shake the cobwebs out of his head. Anila, then from the room next to you, hear another spell get cast.
Another spell.
You might not have heard the first spell.
I think it was mad.
Volley, yes. Next to you is down on one knee is Christoph shaking his head loose, and the goon is out. The guy wrapped up in black is out. 2 daggers out, facing off with you. Volley, it's your turn.
Fuck. I withdraw, sheathing my daggers as I do,
Which way do you go, mate?
back towards them.
So just inside the doorway of this room, between the ring room and the staff room, the 3 of the people sitting around the table, Sergeant Dunbar, Viner, and Volley are gathered. Christoph on the floor on one knee and the goon next to him. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. So I'm withdrawing,
Great.
sheathing my daggers because I don't want to drop him,
Yep.
even though I want to listen to the Sarge's orders. But I am unarming myself and I'm just arms up, stepping back towards them.
Yep. You hear a scuffle from the other room behind you, and the guy that came out of the crate looks at you and then heads up the ladder to the first floor.
Ooh. Up to scaffolding.
Up the scaffolding. There's a ladder in the room that goes up to the first floor, and he just makes his way as far up that ladder and around as he can. So he's
Permission
one
to get
floor
him,
up.
Can I
Sarge.
see him still?
Yes, you can, Sarge. He's in the edge of the light in this room, though. You've got some dark vision. You've got a good view on him. But if he goes any higher, he might be out of your dark vision view.
Sarge, what do you want us to do? It seems there are too many things going on. What are your orders?
Viner, you go check on Tanilla, and I'm going to take a shot at Mr. Ninja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on then.
So I've got one of my guys I've seen attack another one of my guys.
Who have you seen attack?
So I've seen Christoph try and take a swing at Volley, right?
Yep.
And then I've seen Mr. Ninja lope it up the ladder. Volley also shouted out that Christoph had let these guys out of the crate. So... if I've got a modifier, it gives me a neg to roll to hit. If I roll within a critical threat range, does that neg still account for the critical threat range? So if my critical threat range for the crossbow is 19-20, I roll a 19, but I've got a neg 2.
Natural 20, natural 19.
It's just natural all the way. Right.
You've just got to make sure if you roll a 19 that it still hits. So natural 20 will always hit, but 17, 18, 19 don't.
You're aiming at the black guy.
Yeah, poor guy.
So that will hit him.
No, I know it's going to hit
Do you
him.
confirm?
So does a 20 confirm?
It does confirm.
Get him.
Oh,
Get him.
would you like a critical hit card? Could you roll me 3d10, please, Luke? You seem upset with the damage that you're about to do.
13.
13. Unlucky for some. However, your critical multiplier just increased by 1, which means that if you deal double damage, you just decided to deal triple damage. If the weapon deals triple, it would be quadruple, so on and so forth. What a great crit.
Great crit.
Great crit.
How much damage do you do there, Sergeant Dunbar?
There's a lot of... That's way more than Reg dice.
Is this? Did you put anything else on the shot? Was it just a straight up shot? Was there any precision damage attached to it?
Yeah, there was lots of that.
Rapid do anything?
Yeah,
or-
I didn't rapid. I haven't rapid.
But you did a
But I
deadly
put
aim?
deadly aim, and I've also got dead shot on there as well.
Right.
Which takes me up to a grand total of 32 damage.
What does that look like?
I think I launched the crossbow,
Yeah.
aiming for the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is lethal, right? And it's just going to skewer through the back of the guy's head and out his eyeball.
Yeah, and in fact pins him to the tapestry against the wall.
Oh!
On the wall. So he's not fallen down. He is standing upright with his head pinned to the wall through the tapestry.
Oh, no.
Hanging there from your crossbow.
Through the priceless artifact.
We don't kill here. We don't kill people here.
Yeah, we damage priceless artifacts we're supposed to protect.
Oh, that's great.
So I get +6 on a hit. I rolled 15 with the dice, and then 3 lots of 6.
Good shot, Sarge.
Is that +6 including the negatives for the deadly aim and other stuff?
There's no negatives on the damage. I'm on about when I was rolling the damage.
Oh, right.
I get +6 with deadly aim and dead shot.
Yeah.
It's a total of +6 damage, no matter before I even rolled the dice.
Great. Good shot. Well played.
Nice shot.
Fucking hell. Good super.
Viner, how would you like to crit one of my creatures?
Viner turns around after getting his orders and walks back into the room from whence he came to see how Tanilla is faring after hearing her saying that she was attacked by Logan.
Yeah. So you see Logan at one end of the room climbing up scaffolding. Mm-hmm. You see Juan in the room as well.
Okay.
He's standing next to the ring. Mm-hmm. Right next to the ring, you can see a bit of the flooring has fallen away, and you can hear the screams of Tanilla from down the bottom of a pit.
Okay. So does Tanilla look like she has set the trap off? Like she's like become victim to the trap.
That's exactly what it was like.
And I've got Juan standing right next to the trap.
Yeah.
And Christoph, how far up? Second level, third level?
Christoph's in the other room, dazed. In this room, Logan is up on the first floor.
Okay. What are you doing? Tanilla, are you okay? And I run to the edge of the pit that's in the middle of the room, and I look down to see if Tanilla is okay. And I say, are you okay down there? Quick, Juan, you must help me.
She's at the bottom of a 15-foot pit. Mm-hmm. It looks like she's lying prone.
Okay. And I would probably start pulling a rope out of my backpack at that point.
Great. Move, talk, move action, pull rope.
Yep, that'll be me done.
Great. You're right next to Juan, looking down into the pit. Logan, Viner, you see Logan make his way further up the scaffolding. Mm-hmm. He's up now to level 3 and he disappears into the darkness.
Okay.
Christoph spins around shaking his head clear, staring daggers at Volley across the room. Tanilla stands up at the bottom of the pit and starts to try and claw her way out.
Are you all right? I will lower a rope for you.
Be careful. He pushed me down here. Be careful.
He is climbing up. You are talking about Logan, right?
No, Juan.
Oh, shit.
Foley. Your turn.
Well, Foley.
Sarge, permission to draw weapons and take out Christoph.
It's a bit hard for me to say no when I've just skewered one guy to the tapestry.
Yep. You may be accused of hypocrisy.
Non-lethal only, just like I did.
Yeah.
He's still standing up there. No one can see any different.
Yeah. No. What do you mean? Yeah, actually, I'm going to plead ignorance on this one. I've just, yes. Yeah. All right, Christoph's on the deck still, is he? Kneeling down?
He's on one knee trying to shake his head clear. Cobwebs in his head.
Have we got manacles or anything like that on us? We have me?
I'm not sure what's in an advanced engineering kit.
With a watch, we'd have manacles, right?
Nope.
What?
You got rope?
Rope. Just tie him. Okay. Volley, make sure you tie him. Get Christoph, tie him. I've got aim. I quick rapid reload my crossbow and I've got my crossbow on Christoph.
Okay. I pull out a rope. You're going to get me fucking killed. I pull out a rope and go and try and tie up Christoph. I don't know what you want me to roll for this.
Christoph, don't you dare move, mate.
He's stunned, right, Justin?
He's stunned for 1d4 rounds?
Yeah.
Oh, stunned. A creature cannot take actions, drops everything held, takes a -2 penalty to armor class, loses its dex to armor class, if any.
You start to tie him up there, Volley. No problem getting his hands behind his back and starting to bind them.
Okay.
Viner, in the room next to you, one just gives you a little shove.
Shit.
Just a little push.
Yep.
Saw this coming. Little tappy tap tap.
Justin saw this coming.
It's
Reflex save?
No, a CMD check first, please.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be a check. 17.
Against what?
His CMB. He's pushing me. He's trying to bull rush me in.
He tries to push you and he doesn't. He's not strong enough to push you into the area next to the ring.
Now that's a twist.
He done fucked up.
Does he have improved bull rush?
He doesn't.
You know what that
You
means?
can make an attack
I
of
could
opportunity.
just step out of the way.
Oh, you could if you want to. Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Hit him on the way down.
Well, I guess the question that I've got for you, Brett, is do I see it coming?
Yeah. There's no facing a
And is he
Pathfinder.
trying to push me into the pit?
He's trying to push you next to the ring through the barrier because he knows there's traps in there.
Oh, yeah. That's
he
not
doesn't.
nice. That's
He
not
doesn't want to
pleasant.
set the traps off.
Okay. How far away is the barrier from the actual
There's
ring?
a 10-foot gap.
Okay. All right. If I'm allowed to, if he's bull rushing me and I'm aware of it, I would like to actually step out of the way.
Yep, you do.
So, and then he would.
So he moves into the square just to the north of where Danila is down the bottom of the pit.
Mm-hmm.
You are just west of him, just like a bullfighter, stepped out the way. As he hits that square, from the corner pole that's holding the ribbons up, a flame of, could only be described as burning hands, shoots out
I'm very sorry.
to
I
encompass
did not mean that. Oh shit.
everyone in that plane. Now, was anyone else standing in there? They would also get 44 worth of fire damage upon them.
Drop your weapons. Please stop fighting me. We are on the same. We can sort this out.
As he gets severely burnt by the fire. But he's standing there, 5 foot away from the ring, 5 foot away from, like, right next to you.
Kind of looking like the Wile E. Coyote after he's been.
And
I'm starting to see why the watch, are no longer
you
as
hear
good
it-
as they were.
You hear a noise from up above. What you can see is more than one figure on the third floor. You see shadows of more than one figure up there.
Sergeant, there are more people in here. I believe they're on the roofs. Check. Look up, please. Is it my go?
No, that was one's go. You dodged out the
Yep.
road. We're back to the top. Sergeant, you get to have another turn.
We're not in the same room, are we?
Nope.
No. Okay. So having heard that, do I see, have you fully secured him?
I don't think so. I don't know. Have I?
It'll take you a full round to tie someone up. So
Not yet.
Beginning
so
of
you can
your
delay
next
if
turn?
you want.
Yeah. So I'll delay. That is a good idea, actually. I'll wait till Volley is finished tying up and then I'll move out to.
Vina,
Viner says, please, just stop. Does he look like he has any intention, Juan, of giving up after being burnt and me telling him to stop?
no, he has fire in his eyes as well as in his hair.
I'm very sorry to do this to you, Juan. You're supposed to be the watch, though. That will be a 16 to hit him with a club.
That hits.
He swings like it's a baseball bat using both of his hands with the club, and he connects him just on the shoulder, and I hear a sickening crunch doing probably 9 points of damage, which is...
That crumbles him to the floor and he falls into the pit right next to Tanila at the
I'm
bottom
sorry,
of that pit.
Tanila.
Doesn't hit her.
Okay.
Misses her, luckily.
Keeps her warm.
But you've killed the
And then
illegitimate son of
I would-
Baron Orlovsky.
then I would take the rope that I was pulling out. I guess I dropped it on the floor, so I'd maybe try and kick an end of that into the pit for Tanilla
Great.
to get out. And I would look up and say, "Drop your weapons! You are under arrest."
Great. More movement above your head. Christoph, round 3, being bound. Wally, finish it. You finished binding
being the bind.
Christoph.
Yep.
He's got ropes tying him together.
Yep. And then is that all I got this turn?
No.
No? All right. I go, Sarge, you want me up there? Sarge,
No, I'm trying to do.
Sarge, snap out of it. I slap him across the face.
I don't know what would be the best choice here. I was going to step out myself. What are we doing in terms of you've tied him up and that's it? Just leave if you hands and feet, or just hands. I say chuck
Hands
him in.
behind his back.
I just say chuck him in the crate, to be honest. But okay. Yeah, head up there. Yep.
Yep. I start climbing the scaffolding then.
Yep.
From the room I'm in, like in the staff room, I'm just going to head straight up to level 2 because I think I can do a little jumpy jump.
Yep. There's a ladder up to the first floor.
Yep.
Then you got to move around, and then you get up a ladder to the next level up.
Yep.
Take it. Yep.
Can I come out delay now?
You can.
Awesome. So if I was to move nearer to Vina's position in the room that he's in, can I maintain a position where I can still see Christoph and see?
No, Christoph is in the northwest corner of the staff room. Vina is kind of in the middle of the other room. It's a U shape for the door, so the door's in the southern end of that room. So you can't see Christoph if he's next to the crate. if you move out of this room.
Oh, okay.
You can stay at the doorway, but as you move into
Okay, I'll
the...
go to the doorway, but that's as far as I'll go.
If you
So I
move
want to
into
keep
the
an eye
ring
on
room.
Christoph to make sure he doesn't get away, because he's about the only person I think that's left at the minute that can actually tell us anything.
Chuck me a perception check.
22 on perception.
You can see some people up on the third floor where the scaffolding on the third floor, you can see some figures trying to make their way over the top of the wall to get from one room to the other up the top.
How far away is that?
There's 3 floors up. You can't see detail. It's a long way away. It's at the edge of your dark vision, but you can see the air, like shadows up on the third floor, people climbing around up there. Do you want to do anything else?
No.
Great. It's Juan's
Think I've done
turn. He
enough.
will continue to die in a burning,
I didn't
fiery
mean it. I'm so sorry.
death of death.
I did warn you.
And then we're back to Vina's turn.
Vina would spend this entire round trying to make sure that Tanila can have a rope secured so she can climb out, maybe even assist her out. I'm torn between whether to give chase, but I can't see them now. They've moved out into the darkness, haven't they?
They're at the top, shadows at the top of this room.
I know there's movement up there, but I
Yep.
can't see them.
Yep.
So I'd try and get Tanila out and just, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
You could probably reach down pretty, like she could jump up, grab your hand if
Yeah.
you wanted to reach a hand down and slap her hand and pull her out.
Yeah, I'll spend this round getting
Do
her
that.
out.
So she's out, you're out. And she says, "Are you hurt?
No, I am not.
Thank you for pulling me out of there. That was very embarrassing.
You are very, very welcome.
Speak not of this.
We must take our badges and arrest these criminals.
After you. Après vous. There's some sounds in the third floor of the staff room. Christoph stands up, shakes his head clear, and grabs his sword with his hands behind his back.
Okay.
Just still tied up, grabs the sword with his hands behind his back. You can see that there, Sergeant. You can see him trying to grab his
Stay
weapon.
still, boy. Get back down.
Tanila moves into the staff room. Are you hurt? Anybody hurt? Oh,
I'm a bit injured
that
up
man
here.
there is hurt. And she'll make her way to the ladder. She's at the bottom of the ladder. Volley, you're on the first floor of the staff room.
Okay, so what can I see from
You
this?
can see several figures at the top on the third floor of this,
Yep.
moving around where the top of the tapestry is.
Okay. Can I throw a dagger at one of them?
You can.
Cool. What's the range?
15 feet.
Oh. I'll just jump.
If you want to.
No, I'll throw a dagger.
Okay.
Oh, natty 18, 24.
24
To
to
hit.
hit.
Yep.
Yep. 24 hits. Go on.
2 points of damage.
Great.
Unless I get sneak attack.
I don't think you do, my friend.
And then I draw my backup dagger.
Did you want to move?
Yeah, I'll keep climbing.
So you can get around to the bottom of the scaffold. And as you look up, because you've gone around the corner, you can see more. You can see Logan and 4 goons up there. 4 more guys dressed in black up the top.
Ninjas!
Trying to pull the tapestry off.
Gotcha.
Isn't it pinned
Yeah,
to the
it's now-
wall
it's now got
through some
extra
guy's
security.
right?
They don't know that. They don't have dark
Yeah,
vision.
that's right.
Sergeant, your turn.
So how far away is Christoph to me?
He's across the room, 30 feet from you.
Just kill him, Sarge. Just fucking off him.
30 foot away, so I can't do that. So I will advance on him 20 feet and then just say to him, like, you need to get on your knees, boy.
You're doing...
You and the commissioner both talk about that.
Can I intimidate?
You can?
Do I get a modifier for the fact that he's tied and I've just skewered one of his
You do?
friends?
You should have drank before you came.
I really should have, right? That is an 8 on the roll.
Yep. Plus your intimidate skill check.
Oh,
That's a
that
7.
was actually with my intimidate skill check. I rolled a 9,
Right.
-1 with the 8.
Doesn't seem to be phased about you saying
That's
get on your
cool.
knees.
I'm going to smash him in the
Again,
face next.
Given your history with Logan and the perception of what you might think Logan and he have going on, get on your knees have a very different connotation coming from you right now.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, good. Wana, your turn.
we shall go and give chase to these bad people, Tanilla. And Viner would walk up to the first ladder and begin climbing to try and get up to the very top.
So you would be able to make it to the bottom of the second set of ladders. So you
Done.
get to the first floor and up.
Again, stop in the name of the watch. And he's whistling because he doesn't have his whistle in his...
Tanilla had moved to the other room and was going up the other room's ladder. So
Looks like it's just me then.
it is just you then. Volley, you can see Logan and the goon starting to pull up the tapestry.
Yep.
And it's caught down the bottom. And they give it a little rip and it rips and they start to pull it up. So they're taking this round to pull it up. Two of the other goons start to pull vials out of their pouches.
Nice.
Christoph tries to cut his bindings free.
Does he know? Oh, okay. This is going to end
Stabs
badly.
himself. Natty one.
And he is doing so. He slips his bindings. He cuts off a bit of rope and he slips his bindings on a natural 19 on a disabled device check.
Okay.
Nice.
Tanilla up the stairs, up the ladder, round. She's at the bottom of the next ladder, right next to Volley, I think.
Cool.
Yep. Are
I'm
you hurt?
injured. Yes. Yeah, I got smacked in the head a couple of times with the shield.
Oof. Ooh la la. Volley, you can carry
How
on.
far away am I from this tapestry being pulled up?
Up and about a 20-foot move, and then you can be where the bad guys are pulling it up, or you can walk around your back where you came from, and you might be able to jump to get the bottom of the tapestry given they started to pull it up.
That's what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about running and jumping and grabbing onto the tapestry.
Yep.
So they have to pull me up with it.
Yep.
I'd like to do that, please.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
I will
Move
run
an acrobatic.
and I will take a flying jump, try and grab hold of the tapestry. 14. Your
It's only
dice are
5 foot
screwing me
above
now.
you,
Oh, yeah.
and a jump check is... What's your acrobatics?
Plus 10. That's 14.
40. Yeah, you can jump and grab it.
Okay, cool.
So you're hanging onto the bottom of the tapestry
Yep.
as it's being hauled up, and it gets slowed down as your weight hits it, but it's still being hauled up.
Yep. I assume I, as I did, because of quick draw, I have one dagger in my teeth. So I do
Okay,
that
no problem.
pirate style.
Sergeant,
Oh, I don't want to shoot. I really don't want to shoot.
have you heard of the sad, sad story of the Orlowski brothers? The Baron's sons who were sent to the watch and both died on the watch. What do you do, Sergeant Dunbar?
Oh, I'm going to run in and smack him in the face. No,
Okay.
no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, fucking hell. He's slipped his things and he's got his sword out now, right?
You got it. Well, his sword's just cut the bindings. It's not in a kind of
Shoot
menacing.
him and then stabilize him.
How do I stabilize him?
Shitting him again.
Reverse way.
Pull the bolt out
Yeah.
and allow it to bleed. There's no way I can specify shooting him in the foot or anything like that. This is just going to be he can die from lethal damage to the foot, right?
You could specify shitting him in the foot, but I'll tell you whether that kills him or not.
I'm going to shoot him in the foot.
Okay.
I'm not going to use deadly aim or any of that guff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luke has put his head in his hands.
Fucking 19 again.
Critical threat.
Critical threat. I love it.
What's the confirmation roll there?
23.
Yeah, you get him.
Crit card. Oh, this character's great.
Could you please roll me 3 D10s?
So that's 21.
On 21. Now, there's good news and bad news to this. The first is do you want the good news or the bad news first?
Just give me the news.
Okay, the bad news is you only do normal damage, but the opponent's knee is struck. They are reduced to half their movement speed.
I used to be in the watch, but I got shot in the knee.
That's a good one. I don't think they've played Skyrim.
I'm actually scared to roll these dice now.
How was your damage dice there, mate?
I rolled, with the modifiers, obviously not with the deadly shot, thankfully. 12. No.
16. 42.
14. Sorry.
14 damage?
Yeah, 14 damage in the
Right.
foot. 14 damage in the foot.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
He keeps all of his gunpowder in his boot. No, he doesn't. He's taken 14 damage. It really, really hurt. Ow!
And he's at half speed now, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay.
Stay there, boy. I take pleasure in gutting you, boy.
Cool. Volley, you see the goons, 2 of them pull up you and the tapestry, and they're you're hanging maybe 5 foot below now the 3rd floor. So they can't get to you. You can't get up. You're hanging there, and they stop pulling you up at that point, and they look to Logan. Logan says to them, hold him there, and looks at the other 2 goons who have vials in their hands and says, drop it now. It will hide all the evidence. And they drop 2 acid flasks to the bottom of the floor.
Ooh.
On the ground floor is Christoph, who's just been shot in the foot with a crossbow bolt. 20 foot away is the captain.
Sergeant.
Oh, you don't want to...
I don't think I'll be
Lieutenant?
sergeant or captain or lieutenant for much longer
Okay.
after this.
I'm the captain now.
Whatever you are, a acid flask bursts next to you.
Con!
And another one bursts next to Christoph. Christoph falls unconscious with the splash damage of that acid flask.
Shit. Flopsy's here.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
Can you make me a reflex save, please?
17 on the reflex.
You succeed at your reflex save as the acid flask explodes the vial of oil sitting underneath the lamp on the floor, which then explodes the next vial and the next vial, and effectively 5 vials sitting underneath the lamps in this room have exploded, and you are so well positioned in the room, none of that fire has hit you. You can get up, but you can't get out.
And here I was just about to ask you this question. You know the burning hands? There's no danger of this place catching on fire from is there? Arrest my...
Not with the specific direction the burning hands are pointed at the ring. But in that room, the doorway is blocked off by fire because there were vials and lamps all around that doorway. All you've got to get out now is up and over the way the goons have gone from the other room, or you can go through the fire, but it is a searing heat.
All right.
Oh, you didn't say it's a burning heat. It's a searing heat.
On the
Keep some
upside,
liquid in.
the evidence of you killing anyone.
I was just going to say. So Christoph's gone.
He's unconscious on the floor. Oh, fuck. Yep. And
Can I get to Christoph without burning myself?
yes, you can. Yep, he's 20 foot away from you in that direction. The fire's behind you. I mean, you had a great action shot with the explosion behind you. It was fantastic. You didn't even look around. You can. It's not your turn, though.
If you've got an explosion
shot
behind
him.
you, you have to tumble like a Power Ranger. I think it's an acrobatics check.
I thought you slow-mo walked away.
Logan moves to the top of the ladder and yells down at Tanila, get out of here. We don't want to hurt you. We don't care about those dwarves and the Tusky, but you shouldn't die.
So they're like elves. That's good.
They're not complete racists.
Yeah, no. That's a redeeming feature. Fucker.
Christoph does what Christoph does. Tanila looks up and then she runs back and moves back down into the fire area. And as a see-off, she's caught between a rock and a hard place. She's not going to go through the fire. She's standing at the top of the ladder going, do I go down? Do I go up? I've got nowhere to go. Volley, you're hanging on.
Volley is going to try and, as he's hanging on, he's going to try and swing and kind of like kip up onto the balcony on the next level up.
Okay.
I know it's going to be hard,
It's going to be really hard.
but I'm going to try it.
It's going to be exceptionally hard.
But if it works, it's going to be a fucking
It's good.
awesome.
It's going to be really good.
Come on.
Now roll a reflex save.
29 on my acrobatics.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. You can grab onto the bottom of the scaffolding,
Yep.
but it'll take you all of that to kind of make that move. Kip up, grab on.
Sweet.
Yep.
Nice.
Good work. Captain, Sergeant, Lieutenant Dan, whoever you want to be today.
It's the Miles syndrome, but in reverse. This is why Miles does it. It's like
You are next to Christoph, who is...
I'm going to pick him up
Yep.
and use his body to get through the searing
As
heat.
a
Can I throw him through the fire?
You can.
there's a window, isn't it?
Is there somewhere? Is it the least
the windows
risky
are
for
barred
him?
up. You're not going to get through them.
The least risky. I'll just chuck him
Through the fire.
Yeah, where it's least intense.
The only way to get him out is through the fire.
All right.
Or up.
Well, I'm going to be able to fucking carry him up.
Well, then throw him through the fire.
I'll throw him through the fire then.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Through the fire and the flame.
You pick him up, move, and throw him. Go on.
So I throw the body, it lands directly on the fire, forming a bridge for me to walk over. I rolled a 1 on my strength
It
check.
is a 15-foot fire. 15 foot wide. 1 on the strength check literally lands him, yes, into a puddle of flaming oil. I don't think the stabilization that he just made is going to be effective. Nope. Good. Okay, you're done. And you're right next to...
I can move action would be to drink something, or is that...
No, you picked him up, moved and through. That's about all you can do. You are right next to the fire, though.
And I don't think drinking alcohol near a fire is a good idea.
Well, this is where my drinking problem is going to start, I think, now. I've skewered one man, thrown another into a fire.
What do you mean start? You started this whole thing drunk.
No, now it's going
That
to start.
wasn't a problem.
This is why he drank.
I was functional back
That's
then.
right, yeah.
You can take 3 points of fire damage as you just get next to the blaze.
Can I?
You can.
Sure.
This is
Gross.
like why he drinks in general. He never tries to kill people, but he just always ends up doing it.
Viner, underneath you,
Yes.
you can see a fire coming through the doorway. It's like a floating pool of fiery liquid.
Okay. Just drooling
Yeah.
itself into the room.
There is a lamp near the door on your side and another one about 10 foot away from that and
Oh, shit.
4 more in your room.
Oh, shit. All
A
right.
pit in that room where the oil might go. Give me a perception check.
Well, that's not so bad. 18.
You notice the ring's not there.
The ring's gone.
The ring is
well,
gone.
that takes out that move. I was just about to go. I probably want to save the ring because that's what we're here for. So the ring's gone.
Ring's gone.
All right. In that case, I would call out, "There is a fire! You must save yourselves! We get out!" And then I continue climbing up the
Yep,
ladder
you're
to
up.
the top.
3rd floor, you can see you can get over like a very easy jump over the top of the wall up at this
To
level.
get onto like the roof.
No, it's like there's a gap between the roof and the top of the
Yep.
wall. They haven't built it all the way up
Yep.
yet, so you can get over into the next room.
And that's where everyone's
and that's
gone?
how everyone else has gotten
I
across.
will do that.
Okay.
So, sergeants, they've got the ring.
So
Fuck the dragon. The dragon will most
Fire
likely
resistant,
survive. It's the tapestry, the staff, and the
Well, they've pulled up the tapestry, but they haven't got the staff as far as I'm aware, right?
staff's still downstairs, right next to the good old
the
lieutenant.
staff's in a case, isn't it?
The staff
It's in a
is,
case,
yeah,
a pretty impenetrable case.
Yeah.
But is it fireproof?
it's
Viner,
dangerous.
you
to touch.
see Logan
Yeah.
about 10 foot away from you.
Okay. I've used up all of my.
You can't do
everything.
anything, but he's right there.
Stop there! You have caused enough trouble.
And 4 goons, another 10 foot down, 2 of them with 2 more flasks in their hands, and 2 of them holding onto a tapestry.
You're not going to like it if I get cross.
And there's 2 disembodied dwarven hands hanging onto the floor that you can see. Just the white knuckled grip of a dwarven hand as Volley's hanging off the scaffolding.
Okay.
Yep. Logan turns and sees you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Just let me go. I just want to sell this." And he holds up the ring on his
Oh
finger.
shit.
He turns to the goons and says, "Get rid of the dwarf. Drop more bombs." 2 more flasks fall down. There's no more flasks of oil down there to explode. But right next to you, Lieutenant Dunbar.
I'm done for sure now.
So now on the northern wall, there's a fire. So you've really only got up to escape.
Okay.
And the other 2 then start to hack at your hands there, Volley, hanging on to the tapestry. The first one stomps you for a 23 to hit.
That would do it, even without flat-footed.
And he stomps on your fingers. You can make a reflex save to jump off and grab the tapestry again if you like.
Oh, that's very generous of you, Mr. DM.
But if you miss, it's a 30-foot fall to fire.
23.
Yep, you can grab it. You grab on the bottom of the tapestry, pretty much where you were.
I don't get higher.
You don't. There is a tear, like an arrow had been pierced right where you are, right in front of your face. So it's a little frayed here. It might rip, it might tear, it might have some problems. Tanilla comes back up to try and help you, stands
Poor
underneath
Tanilla.
you. She's got no idea.
Nothing.
She's got no idea.
And poor thing, she's a sea elf, did you say?
Yep.
So which means she's drying it.
She's
like
absolutely petrified right
she's
now.
like in Splash when
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Volley. It's your turn.
So, what can I actually do here?
You can climb up.
Okay, let's do that. Would that just be a normal move, or will that be
You
a
can do
double?
a climb check. Or you can do your other kip up check again if you want to.
Yeah, but that just got me wasting a turn rather than getting up into a point where I can attack. 11 as a climb check.
I was going to call it a 15 climb. Is it 5 or more that you have to lose by to drop? So he just stands still.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You just stay still. One move. You can do another move to climb again.
That's 15.
Yep. You can make it 5 foot up. So you're hanging onto the tapestry.
Yep.
There are goons either side of the tapestry pulling it up. You're at kind of level with them, but there's nowhere for you to go. You're going to have to push them off the ledge to get a footing.
Okay.
Yep. Lieutenant,
Let's climb.
you're going up.
We've got no other choice, right?
You can get to the bottom of the second floor. So you can go up and around right next to Tanilla.
Cool.
Logan's at the top of that ladder.
Are you going to save the
Vana's
staff?
up there as well.
They have the ring. Save the staff.
Volley's hanging off a tapestry right there. Vana, go.
You're up now.
I'm
Volley?
hanging on the
He's hanging
tapestry.
at the same height as you. You can see him hanging on. He's got no footing, but he's hanging there.
Okay. But I see this guy with the ring
Yep.
in front of me. I'm going to. Oh, there are two strains of thought that I have right now.
Yeah.
I like the bull rush idea that's
Yeah.
been going around this table all night to bull rush him off the edge.
Yeah.
But I also think I could just crack him over the head
Yeah.
with something. I would probably not like to kill him.
We need one alive.
I'll try it. I'll walk up with him
Like you can.
and with the club, 2 hands, I will just swing with the club, doing a 21.
That hits.
He will take 9 points of damage as I connect in a solid blow with the bone shattering. I'm aiming for his hand, by the way. I want to knock that ring out of his grasp.
Yeah, you hit him and you hit him hard. He's smarting. Good hit.
Good hit.
It's his turn.
Yeah.
And he's going to jump down a level.
Okay.
Going to jump down right between Tanilla and Lieutenant Dunbar.
How far away from me?
Right next to you.
So do I get an attack of opportunity?
He's jumping down. I don't
Okay,
think
no.
he doesn't jump very well and he falls prone next to you.
He has the ring. Gets the ring.
He also damages himself in the fall.
And sets off my crossbow.
He lands.
Not again.
You try to move the crossbow out of the way into his.
This is where I tried to stop that bus full of kids all over again.
He's at least unconscious next to you.
Okay.
Possibly dying. Possibly dead. He's not moving.
Okay.
And now, can I ask this question? So these other 2 guys are still throwing flasks down.
Last round they threw
and
2 more
there's
flasks
explosions
down.
everywhere.
There's a huge fire downstairs. Staff's down there in the middle of it. You got the tapestry up here. The dragon head in the next room. You haven't heard the explosions go off in the ring room, but the ring
It's right in
is
front
right
of me
next
now.
to you.
Do I see that?
You do.
Okay.
Tanilla's going to go up 1 level, look at Vana, look at the wall, and go over the wall and try and escape.
Yes, free
She's trying
yourself.
to get out of there. Volley,
I've always loved
Okay,
you.
so I can't.
you can make an attack at one of them. You'll get some disadvantages to do that because you're doing it one-handed while climbing. It'll be a dex modifier on
I
that.
kind of want to do something really ballsy and cool again.
Okay.
Can I?
Yes.
I want to basically push off the wall
Yes.
and try and do like Assassin's Creed style with my dagger, land on him.
Okay. You're going to do a flying attack at him.
Yep.
Acrobatics to see if you can get off and jump at him first, and then we'll do a hit.
20 on the acrobatics.
Nice.
Yep, that'll get you flying at him. Now, do you hit him?
Come on. Come on.
Fuck your die.
I don't even know if that's
Your
a
dice
good
will
or
be
a
rolling
bad.
really good until I really, really need it.
Oh, no. You didn't fumble?
No.
Oh.
I got a 2. Rolled a 2.
Close.
That doesn't hit him. He just puts his hand out and pushes you back.
Hand on your forehead.
Can you make a reflex save?
12.
You fall down one level and you're on the level below. What you did do, though, is make him let go of the tapestry. So his corner has dropped all the way back down
good.
right next to you. Dunbar, you'll go.
Okay, so what do I say? I've got the I've got
Guy
a
next to you
potential
with a
corpse
ring.
in front of me.
You can get up to the
Can I
next
see
level.
anybody that I can shoot?
It's hard shots from here because they're all kind of behind a scaffolding.
I'll just take the ring off his finger and get moving if I can still got action.
Okay, you can take the ring off.
Yep.
As you hold the ring, a greasy feeling comes over you and across the air. Nothing happens right now, but there's a greasy feeling in the air. Now, grease and fire don't mix very well, right?
Right.
But there's a greasy feeling in the air.
Bullshit. That's my move.
The fire has started to move up. So it's starting to move up the scaffolding, getting higher in the room. So you guys need to get up and out. There's no way down anymore. Okay, great.
Was I able to move up a bit there or not?
Yeah, you can go up if you like. Yep. So you're at top. You can get to the top. You're on level 3.
Cool.
4 goons.
I see them.
There are 4 goons up there.
How close?
10, 15 foot away.
Perfect.
2 of them are holding the tapestry. 2 of them are not. They've got daggers in their hands now.
They'll be holding the tapestry just in a different way in a minute.
With their eyeballs.
Dunbar.
Well, right.
You're all the way
I'm
at the top.
all the way at the top with
Yep.
a ring, with 4 goons
Yep.
and a loaded crossbow. Good.
Loaded crossbow. Volley, you're 1 level down.
Yep.
You can go up the ladder or up this
We
tapestry.
need a hostage.
Yep.
I don't think they're called hostages if you're police.
Viner.
Seeing him below me, if I drop down, can I extend an arm so Volley I can grab
a
Volley
hand and
and
pull
pull
him
him
up?
up?
Yep.
So I will spend this round grabbing him and yanking him up. I'm actually extremely strong.
Yep.
And even as I do that, you can see that his muscles, like he'd grab you by the scruff of your neck and not be able to lift you. And then all of a sudden he's like, "Ah!" and you see like veins pop out and all like a strength surge comes through him and he lifts you straight up onto the top. That puts my strength up to 21.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's massive. Okay, so you can carry a small cart right now.
Yeah.
Easy lift. So you're all up on the top floor with 4 goons right now.
Yep.
And Tanilla, is she up there as well?
No, she's over the.
Oh, she's
into the next room.
Gormski.
She's
Okay.
Setnowski. This is no good for her.
We must get out of here. This is it's all made of wood here, isn't it?
It's all wood. It's all coming up.
We must get out.
Wood, oil, burners. Should have seen this coming.
The goons, 2 of them throw daggers at you, Viner.
Oh, I thought it was acid
No.
flasks again.
No, they've got daggers on. Oh, hang on.
Hey, just so you know, everything will hit me.
Oh, the 3 is probably not going to hit you.
What is it adjusted?
I'm not telling you that number.
My armor class is 11.
Shit. Okay, yeah, and you're lying down right now. Does that mean you don't have dex?
No, but it does mean he gets
No,
a
it gets
plus 4.
+2 to my.
Oh, is it 2, is it?
Yeah, I get +2 to ranged attacks.
You sure it's 2 and not 4?
You could take 11 points of damage
Fuck.
as 2 daggers thud into you left and right.
Okay.
As you're lying there, bang, bang, 1 on each shoulder. 3rd goon and 4th goon start to pull up the tapestry again.
Shit.
4th goon looks at the tapestry and goes, oh, hang on a second. There's a guy 10 foot away from me. It's you, Viner. And he goes to start pushing you off the edge into the fire. You can't make a attack of opportunity when you're prone, can you?
No, and also I probably wouldn't have my club because I just lifted him up as well. My CMD, Brett, is 17.
Oh, he gets you. Roll me a reflex save so you can grab the edge of the
Okay.
He's hiding this.
scaffolding.
Fuck off!
Is that your first one?
Look what I rolled.
Shit.
What is it?
A natural 2.
Ah, you are hanging by one hand, one finger on that hand, on the edge of the scaffolding.
Oh, fuck.
You can say something if you want to.
Save yourselves. Stop in the name of... Don't you dare stop on my foot, on my hand. Save yourselves. Save yourselves.
I don't think I can pull you up.
Rolly, it's your turn.
Sorry, I don't think I can pull you up. I don't have strength.
Do not die for me.
Am
Save the sergeant.
I prone after being pulled up? Or?
No, you're on in a crouching position.
Cool. Dagger's out. I'm going to just... Nearest guy to me is how far?
10 foot.
10 foot. Going to 5 foot step up and full round.
Great.
Natty 18 on my first hit for 20 something.
That hits.
4 points of damage.
Yep.
Second hit
Because already been hit.
is probably not going to hit on a 7.
Doesn't hit.
So yeah, I just kind of like stab him in the thigh as I kind of get up and keep on going.
So you turn your back away from Viner, hang in there by one hand and attack the goons. Dunbar, what do you do?
So, is the one that the goon that kicked?
That's the one that Volley's attacking now.
Okay, is he down?
No, he's still
Okay.
standing there.
So all the trimmings take a shot at that one.
Yep.
Ooh, 12's not going to hit him. Hey,
It's not going to hit him, no.
no. Okay, and then
Rapid reload.
rapid reload
Shoot again.
and shoot again, and that won't either. Roll 2 2s.
It's a ballet shot.
Two twos.
So both of you turn to shoot at the goons, not pulling up your fellow compatriot.
Well, the goon that's right next to our fellow compatriot trying to
Yep.
knock him off.
Yep. Two goons keep pulling the tapestry up. They can see the fires getting closer and closer and closer. The fire's licking at Viner's feet at this point. And the one that's not next to you pulls out one more flask and throws it at the hands and the feet of where Viner's hanging on, trying to get you guys away from him.
As I see that, it has been an honor to serve with you. It is the greatest honor of my life to be as part of the watch. Tell my family I love them.
Who are your family?
Where are you from?
At that point, the fire explodes pretty much the scaffolding at Viner's hands, and he falls down.
My name is Viner Vedman. Salute. It's at that moment that we travel back into Absalom, into a comfortable place where Flopsy, Reg and Miles are standing in the room of one Sergeant Nuvoli Thunderback, who throws a melted badge onto the desk in front of him, and he says, "So that there, boys, is the story of how this badge got here. I'm not sure what connects you to all this, but this was my story, and this is why I know that this badge belonged to that man then, Viner, as they called him. And we'll see you next time."
That was fucking awesome. That was so good.
Well played.
So good.
It's nothing like the other party, right?
No.
Nothing.
We do heaps more damage.
Fucking hell.
This party would destroy the other party.
Shit, so what am I going to do now?
You could talk as a free action, or you moved in. You can take a standard action should you look like.
Everybody drop their weapons.
Talking is a free action, isn't it? Shit, what am I going to do?
Well, I was like, I thought I'd use my actions up. I just moved in.
Shit, I've asked a leading question and I have nothing prepared. Like the Earth orbiting. I'd like to go to the International Space Station. I'd love to do that.
Would
I
you?
would fucking love that.
Right.
Yeah.
I would.
Really
I
far
would love
away
that
from
too
all
if you
you
went to the
fuckers.
International Space Station.
In fact, follow us on Patreon and we'll send Justin up to.
Yeah, that's that's a
first
super-
goal. Fuck yeah.
mega tier.
That's the next COVID variant, isn't it? Megatier after Omicron.
I just can't wait to see Justin and Bezos on a flight together.
Oh,
That'd be great.
in a giant penis rocket ship.
Penis in a penis. So when we last left,
Called docking, isn't it?
fucking hell. That's what happens at the end of the flight, mate, to get onto the space station.
I think Justin just invented a new sex act.
Oh no, that exists.
Yep. So when last,
We're going to need a pause for that.